Hey, it's Bob
and Daniel
from Better Music, and we have with us the brand new Boss MD-500 modulation pedal.
Yeah, very excited. I've spent a few hours with it at home. Lucky me. I mean, this thing's got everything that you really need in terms of modulation: phaser, flanger, auto wah, rotary, tremolo.
Rotary.
That's it.
But you know, everyone knows I love rotary. Look, these pedals, like we've just done the RV500 as well. To get around them is really simple. That's what I'm finding. Like I haven't had, like, I'm being truthful here, I haven't had a lot of experience with these pedals simply because they're way more than what I would ever use as a player. I like just simple stomp. Like, I have a heap of Boss pedals, but I don't have these big ones. These are actually making me consider condensing my pedal board into this, because the amount of stuff in this is just awesome. Like, it's so cool. I use chorus a lot. I love chorus. It makes everything sound like Wasp. I love chorus. And everything sounds like Judas Priest, I love that. But I love using, I love tremolo. Tremolo is such an underutilized effect now as well. Like, not a lot of people use it, but they don't realize how much texture it adds to a clean sound. It's just awesome. So to have all of these effects in one unit.
One unit, you can, and one of the important features in this is that you can combine two modulation effects, and
That's it. So you could have a chorus and a tremolo on at the same time.
Yeah.
The capabilities of this are so cool. And then you've got this other feature as well. We didn't touch on it a lot in the RV video, but in this I'm going to, because the tap tempo, or the tap control button here is such a handy add-on. Like, a lot of companies will have, they'll have an out for an extra pedal that'll be able to do this. Yeah. The fact that you've already got one built in is kind of cool, but there's also more capability to add more in if you want to. So if you want an expression pedal, if you want more control, you can do it. They've really thought of everything with this. I'm such a huge fan. I really am. I'm loving what they're doing. So what we're going to do, we're going to take you through a couple of the sounds and sort of tinker with it. We're not going to take up too much of your time, because we figure that you're either going to come in and try it, or you're just going to believe us and buy it.
That's it.
Trust me, these things are really cool. I'm not going to say trust me, I sound like Donald Trump. Look, these are really, really cool. I think these are going to be a good thing. And what we'll do is we'll take you through a couple of the sounds now. So give us a sound that you've made, Dan, and just the single sound, not the combined. And just to give us an idea, so what have you got there? Dark Side.
Yeah, this is chorus.
Alright, so while you're doing that, I'm going to tweak this slightly, so keep going. I like that. That's really nice.
Yeah, it's beautiful.
That is such a cool sound. Like, that's every chorus you'd ever want in that. That is so cool. And going through the pedal, I've got everything from ring modulation, rotary. God, rotary. Again, so underutilized.
Beautiful.
Filter. So that, okay.
Yeah, check on the filter. Let's see if I can get something out of it.
Let's do it. So it's like an envelope. Oh, dude, that's sick. Nice. Everyone's favourite, the slicer. What do you got, Dan? Okay. Overtone.
Actually, you could go back to the slicer.
Okay. Oh, get down.
Just tap tempo it.
Yes! Get down! That is badass. Alright. Overtone, chorus, flange, phaser, chorus, flanger, phaser. That's pretty easy. Oh my god. Hang on, stop. There's a uni vibe sound in here.
Oh.
They're beautiful.
Just a side note here. With pedals, like I am deep in the rabbit hole of pedals, as most people get involved in these, they do, right? When I started at Better Music, I had 4 pedals. I'm up to 29, okay, across 3 boards, and I've got spares, right?
You know your wife's going to be watching this video.
Hello. What I do, like I just love pedals, right? But I've purposely kept the uni vibe. That's the only pedal I've never owned, and I want to. But I figured that's the full stop on my pedals. So if I get that, I can't buy anymore.
That's it.
I could get this and ditch a heap of pedals. I could get rid of a lot of pedals and replace them with this. So I use a chorus, a delay. Well, I'd have to get the RV5 as well, the RV500, I should say, so I can get the chorus, delay, reverb, uni vibe, rotary. Man, it's all
Everything's
here.
in there.
I love this. So we're going to go into the parameters of the effect now. So going into edit, and sorry, Lou Dobbin. So we've got patch. We don't need. What I want to do is deal with the tap control button here. So we go to here. We can actually assign it to do a heap of different things. So you can have it as off, so it's not even working at all. Or you've got reset, momentary, bank up. So that's very helpful. Bank down. But my favourite is the tap. So you could assign that to essentially with like your tremolo or something like that. You can tap the tremolo.
Yeah.
So you can have a fast tremolo or a shorter tremolo, or you can have a really long spread out tremolo. And that is awesome. That is such a cool feature. The more I'm thinking about it, like I'm kind of scratching my head because I'm thinking, what else do you need?
Yeah,
honestly, people, what else do you need?
It's got everything that you need. It is very good, very versatile. It can, really quickly, it can do the whole dual...
the dual, of course.
That's it.
Ooh, how did we forget the dual?
I can actually use 2 phases at the same time.
Hectic.
That's phase 1.
If you play, I'll bring the B in for you.
All right, awesome.
That's the kind of guy I am today.
Just today?
Just today. All right, so we got... Okay, bringing in both.
Yeah.
Whoa,
I don't know what I just played.
the
but
Cobra
whatever.
strikes. All right, so as you can see, there is so much going on in this thing. It is outrageous. We could be here all day doing this. No, actually, you know what? We realistically, we could be here all day showing you this. But look, there's so much going on. There's so much controllability. There's so much in this single unit. It's like it boggles my mind how much these have progressed. Like doing this, being in the industry we are, we see all of the latest technology. We see all of this stuff come through. We see fads. We've seen things come and go. This sort of stuff is just, it's
come a long way.
It has. It's come such a long way. And to have all of those effects, all of that control, everything there in a box, in a chassis this big.
Yeah. It's mind-boggling. Really.
It is, like, starting out playing guitar like 20 plus years ago, it would have been like, to dream of something like that.
Yeah.
Having something
I
that
don't think
good.
it was even thought for. Maybe some guys did think about it, but they didn't know how to do
those
it.
massive rack units and stuff, which people still do, people still do that, and people will still continue to do that, as they will still continue to use valve amplifiers, and they won't be tempted by digital stuff, It's the same sort of thing, I guess. We're digressing a little bit, but getting back to it, the amount of effects and control and everything involved in this MD-500 is just ridiculous. Couple it with the RV500, the fact that they kind of integrate well together, and realistically plugging in the DD500 and getting involved in that as well, possibilities are endless. They really are. There's so much you can do.
It's great.
So much.
Yeah, I think we've touched covered a lot of ground.
We've touched a lot of ground.
There's no wood.
No, realistically, we've covered a lot with this pedal, and I think that they're going to be a great seller. Looking at it, there's just, it ticks every box. I can't understand what people wouldn't want in this. It's got everything there. I reckon I'm going to get one. I reckon I'm going to do it. I'm going to bite the bullet because I've kind of been waiting for this. I knew as soon as they released the DD-500, it was just a matter of time until we had a reverb version or a modulation version. I honestly thought they were going to keep the 2-in-1. I thought it was going to be a reverb modulation thing. The fact that they've separated it,
even better.
Even better.
Even better.
So yeah, I will put it out there to my wife now. Christmas is like 28 weeks away now, I think. Who's counting? There's only 28 Fridays or something until then. Look, realistically, I'm going to get one. I think it just makes all the sense in the world to have that combination of pedals. It's just everything's there. Coupled in with an ES8, you've got ultimate controllability. You've got everything you'd ever want. Add in an expression pedal.
I think
Don't worry about it.
I don't feel like after this video is done, I don't want to take these pedals out because it's on my board anyways. I'll just take it home the way it is.
They're kind of stuck. Sorry,
That's it?
Sorry, Roland Australia. They're stuck on the board. We can't get them off.
Yeah, that's
We've
it.
tried everything. So look, there's heaps more we can go into and discuss, but ultimately, you know, we encourage you to come in and try it yourself. If you have any questions or any comments, just hit us up. You know what to do. So thank you so much for tuning in. And thank you, Daniel.
Thanks, Bob.
All right. So if you have any questions or any comments regarding Daniel's glove, just hit us up.
Put a sock on it.
On it? You don't want that, no? All right.
See you
Thanks
guys.
for tuning in, guys. Well.
Bye.